Dev and I have to survive in this van for 72 hours. This is the living room slash bathroom slash bedroom.
Our toilet is right next to the head of the bed.
It's hooked up to like a little compartment basically that collects it, and then you have to dump it.
We have to drain our own waste. That won't be happening. I will be shitting outside.
I've literally never done something like this, so I wanted to break away from the normalities of life and live like a true nomad in the mountains of Colorado, home of the elk, bison, grizzly bears, rattlesnakes, and van life.
Dev just had like a little panic attack.
I'm having a panic attack because I literally just had to force a shit out that was not fucking ready in the Target bathroom. Do you know the kind of toilet paper that's in Target bathrooms? Now I feel like a dirty sewer rat. Take me back.
If Devora makes it through the entire 72 hours, I'm surprising her with a luxury hotel in Denver.
We're good to go. We got everything we need. Now it's off to the mountains.
If there's no toilet there, this motherfucker will be scooping my shit like a fucking pooper scooper.
I love this girl, but she's not a wilderness fan. It prefers the fancier things in life. Like she just bought a solid gold bracelet, brand new Mercedes, and is redecorating her apartment for like the 4th time this year.
This is the first stop. Devora already got irritated with me. She didn't want to get out of the car.
Because it is so cold. But I'm here, aren't I?
It's really not that bad. Look how incredible this looks.
Dev has a fear of rattlesnakes, so I wanted to toughen her up. I took her to the most rattlesnake-infested place in Colorado.
Hiking isn't in my nature. I shop.
Whoa. Look at this. It's like a tiny cave.
What was that?
Was that a bird?
Yeah, it's a bird up there, but I think it echoed.
I see it. Holy shit.
As soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it.
I'm gonna play a fake rattlesnake sound.
What was that? Brandon, stop. That is not funny. You're an asshole.
Does it sound like this
You're
for a second?
For a second. I'm gonna get you back later when I pretend to be a grizzly bear.
Smooth, like cognac.
In an effort to survive tonight's sub-zero temperatures, I had to put these weird things on the windows to help insulate the van. It also keeps out the creepers.
They're especially gonna want to watch what we're doing tonight.
What is next on the list? We're gonna relax, eat some snacks.
We might
maybe?
break in the toilet and dump a big deuce in there. I'm kidding. I'm not using that toilet. That toilet's off limits. I can't shit next to someone. I've literally never done it
I
in my
wouldn't
life.
let you do it, and I could never. It's not happening. Don't worry.
It's 6 a.m. Last night outside was about 10 degrees. How'd you sleep, Dev?
Honestly, so fucking bad.
I want to go home.
I have a surprise for you for the last night. Yeah, if Devora makes it through this entire thing, then we have a nice hotel in Denver that we're gonna be staying at the last night. So if she makes it through all 72 hours, then she's rewarded with a nice hotel.
Swear to God, I don't know if I'm going to. The whole night, every time I would move or wake up, the one thing going through my head is I can't fucking do this.
Okay guys, this was our campsite last night. Behind me right here are all these mountains, and we're actually on a mountain right now. You ready for the day?
Yeah.
Let's do it!
I wanted to keep pushing Dev out of her comfort zone, so I took her on a 1-hour train ride up the tallest mountain in Colorado, where the oxygen is only 50% of what it is at ground level. Also, the temperature is below 0.
We made it.
And it is ice cold. It's so windy.
We're 15,000 feet high right now. I think this is the tallest place in Colorado.
Yeah.
It used to take 3 days to hike up to the summit.
Really?
Back in the 1800s when there was no trains.
I started falling asleep.
Yeah, Dev was falling
I was
asleep.
so tired. It made me feel like I was on the Polar Express.
Dev looks like she's about to go on a run. Literally only one here wearing leggings. Just in time. They just did the
Back on the Polar
3-bell thing.
Express.
Back on the Polar Express.
Looks so cold. I look so cold. I am.
5 more hours of driving, and we arrive at our final campsite.
Dev really doesn't like the campsite we're at because it's so isolated.
Don't record me. I don't like the idea of being in the middle of nowhere and stuff. Like, I don't feel, it does make me feel very safe.
We're in a locked metal box. It's okay.
No, that makes me feel better.
It's safe in here.
Please get the camera off of me.
We saved the best for last. Remote, isolated, no cell service, hundreds of miles from civilization. This is what the van life is all about.
I just opened the bathroom door, and I'm not kidding you. It's basically like a hole in the floor that you shit in, and I opened it, which I should not have done. No, I used my shoe. I shouldn't even have touched it with my shoe. And I'm not kidding you. It was a pile of black, like tar-looking shit
That is so
at the bottom of it.
gross.
Like, I don't think that toilet's been cleaned in like years.
I'm not leaving the van after what I've experienced up there.
Yeah, that bathroom is a little bit sketch. I'm just peeing outside. No one's gonna see you here. It doesn't matter. You could walk around naked here.
Devora was honestly terrified of sleeping at this campsite. She was scared of bears. She was scared of some weird mountain men coming and knocking on the van in the middle of the night. So I did my best to be a good boyfriend and keep her distracted.
Now it's time for dinner. We got our lean cuisines, and we got our wide selection of lunch meats. And guys, I also got kimchi because I love kimchi. It's one of my favorite foods, actually. So I'm about to make Dev dinner. I gotta clear out my workstation, so we don't need that. Toothbrush, I'm pretty sure this fell in the dirt outside. Not using that tonight. Wallet, yeah, it's the only way I can get back home.
Here, let's throw it out like you threw my stuff out.
I accidentally was throwing away trash, and Dev's dirty clothes was in one of the bags, and I threw away her clothes. And apparently it had like $130 leggings in it, so she's not too happy. First step to prep a gourmet meal in a van. Usually don't have much to work with. In this case, we have 2 frozen dinners and 4 stacks of meat. Devore already had meat earlier. We're gonna go with the spaghetti meatballs, guys. Take it out. There's usually directions on the side for the idiots like me. So it says, cut film to vent. Don't have a knife, so
No.
slap it in. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, okay?
They want me to eat some kimchi.
You made some kimchi. Oh, it's bubbling.
Never had it.
Really? Here, get it in your mouth. What do you think? What do you think?
Ow! Spicy.
Guess what, guys? Dev's gourmet meal is now ready.
I feel like I have to poop.
There's no place to do that here. Is it good?
It tastes like.
What were those little things called when we were kids? And they were like really
SpaghettiOs.
gross. It kind of tastes like that.
Yeah. What's up, guys? 4:40 a.m. in the morning. Dev, I had the craziest dream last night.
What was it?
The world was ending, and I was walking by myself in this isolated desert. For some reason, I had a British accent.
Days since the fallout. 400.
There was no people left. They all died from a virus.
Current inventory. 40 grams of dried bison. 1 can of gravy. 3 cigarettes. Make that 2 cigarettes.
It was actually aliens who planted the virus, and then they started terraforming, and they started with the cities. So that's why I went into the desert, to escape.
I've been hitting up roadside fueling stations for the last year, scraping together whatever they have left. Somehow I'm alive, but trapped in purgatory. The last of his species, flesh and bone, held together by nothing but the instinct to survive.
Well, why wasn't I in it?
No, you weren't.
I finally came up on another refueling station. And then I found her. A name I never got. Although it was imminent, she never seemed scared of death. It gave me hope that it would be okay. At times I thought she was an illusion. But whatever the case, it doesn't matter. I get to spend my last 13 days not alone.
Did we fuck?
No, we became friends.
And I'm not interested.
This was the last night though, Dev. You made it through.
Now I get to go in a hotel.
Big thanks to Roameo for letting us use their van. If you want to win a 4-day trip with Roameo, go to the comment section, comment "Go Roameo" and why you think you should win the van. Then go follow Roameo on their Instagram page. Because Devora did do it for technically the full time, I told her I would take her somewhere nice. So we're going to a nice hotel. We're gonna go to a nice dinner. We're gonna have some wine and stuff. Not gonna film it because I told her as a gift for this grueling video that I would treat her to something nice and not film it or anything. So we're gonna go do that now. Do you think this brought us closer together as a couple?
Yes, because this is the first time you ever told me when you actually had to take a shit.
Fucking crazy, man.
Food truck, get your handmade turkey wraps.
Did you wash your hands after you took a shit?
No.